Welcome to Confidently Unstoppable, the podcast where we empower you to transform your self-talk, elevate your mind, and build unstoppable confidence. I'm your host, Marilyn West. Each week, we will dive deep into mindset shift to help you break barriers and embrace your full potential. Let's get started. Hello, friends. Happy New Year's. I hope your holidays was absolutely amazing. I literally was on snooze mode and I enjoyed myself. I did not set an alarm clock. I went to the gym. I was able to work out for how long I wanted to. And it was really a break that I had needed. Last year was absolutely insane. My body did the most. If you follow me on social media, you've seen the graphic photos. Now I'm just so excited to just be on the other side because I have implemented so many good healthy habits and boundaries. I'm ready to conquer 2025. If you are on my email list, you already know we had an amazing open house this weekend. If you was not a part of the open house and you want to learn more about the Confidently Unstoppable community, then definitely click into the show notes, scroll down, and sign up for the workshop that will be taking place on Wednesday, which is Balance and Breakthrough. And this is for the person that's feeling a little stuck and overwhelmed and just unsure what those next goals and steps may be. Or if you're having a hard time regulating your emotions and you want to hit that hard restart, join me over in the Balance and Breakthrough challenge that's going to take place on Wednesday and sign up to be a part of the community so you can gain the clarity on where you want to thrive in your life and learn how to regulate your emotions so you can process what's really holding you back so you can start taking action to create a more balanced and confident life. In today's episode, I want to talk about 3 ways that your gut health can be holding you back and you don't even know it. The first one I want to talk about is low energy and brain fog. If you're constantly feeling drained or struggling to focus, your gut could be the culprit. And what I mean about that, an unhealthy gut can make it harder for your body to absorb the essential nutrients that you need. And it can be leaving you tired and having a brain fog, no matter how much you drink coffee or how often you are eating healthy. A lot of times people don't talk about our gut health, but that's where everything starts. To be honest with you guys, and a little TMI, that's where you host your parasites, your yeast, your bacteria, good and bad. And if you have an abundance of yeast, bacteria, and you may be considered as someone who has leaky guts, that can be your reason why you are not able to achieve the success that you want to achieve. So when I went through my issue with TSW, I didn't understand why my energy was so low and I couldn't remember anything. I was having the hardest time even getting up doing the smallest task. When I realized what was happening, I had to start taking gut health seriously. When I started getting control of my gut health, my energy started to go up. I started remembering things. That's probably a bad thing for my kids because I'm like, nope, I know I told you such and such, because they were getting over on me. They was really taking my brain fog to a whole nother level. But a lot of times when you are feeling and having that low energy and brain fog, it's not because you're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting the essential nutrients you need. The next one I want to talk about that could potentially be holding you back is stubborn weight and bloating. Listen, everybody know Coach Prime said, when you look good, you feel good, and you do good. So that stubborn weight and bloating, no matter how healthy you eat, if you have an imbalanced gut, it can slow down your metabolism. So you could be spending all of your time in the gym, but guess what? You're not going to lose any weight because of your gut health. Access of bad bacteria, a yeast overgrowth, disrupt your digestive system, which I was talking about earlier, that can lead to leaky gut, making it harder for you to see results from your effort. And we all know when we don't see results from our effort, we're going to stop. We're going to feel like it's not working, like it's holding us back. We're going to feel like we're not picking up that momentum, so we're going to quit. If you're someone who kicked off the new year and you're doing your juicing and you're like, hey, this weight isn't moving off of me, I'm here to tell you, A lot of that juicing with those natural sugars from your pineapples, your apples, and all this other stuff can be feeding your excessive bacteria. Candida is all about sweets. You are craving those sweets because you have an abundance of bacteria inside of you. And the quickest way to tell if you have an overgrowth is by sticking out your tongue, looking in the mirror, and if your tongue is covered with a white coat, you need to sign up for Confidently Unstoppable. Guess what we're focusing on this month? Movement and meals, because I believe you have to understand your gut before you start jumping into what diet is going to work best for you. You probably need to reset your gut. The last one that I'm going to talk about is something that I am so passionate about, and you guys know from my experience going through TSW why I am so passionate about this one is because I experienced it. Skin issue and inflammation. If you have a skin problem like eczema, acne, or unexplained itching, when your microbiome is out of balance, it creates inflammation in your body, and that shows up through your skin. Listen, for 2 years straight, every month, I was at the esthetician getting a facial, honey. And I was spending all this money on products that sound like my symptoms and things that I needed to work on. But I didn't know a lot of skin issues is a gut issue. It's not a skin issue. As someone who has had eczema their entire life, been on the strongest topical steroid creams, and who have spent thousands of dollars with estheticians, products, listen, your skin issue is not a skin issue. Don't let those people fool you. Your skin issue is a gut issue. When your microbiome is out of balance, it creates inflammation in your body. You can't achieve your goals if you have low energy or brain fog. When it comes to your nutrients, you have to take it seriously. And that's something I wasn't doing. I was following all of the diets and I had a lot of success, but guess what? I still had a lot of skin issues. So I had to change up my meals to accommodate my issues. This is something I'm learning more about when it comes to gut health. And as I'm finishing up my health coaching certification, which I'm absolutely excited about because I'll be able to develop meal plans, nutritional programs, and also exercise programs. If you know me, y'all know I love to work out. So I'll be able to develop those things, but I just don't want to give someone a program and say, hey, go do this. I want you to have a good assessment to know where you're at. So therefore, I would say, come join me. Come join me over in Confidently Unstoppable community so you can start this month out learning how to nurture your gut health to improve energy, better digestion. Like, listen, digestion is everything. You need to make sure your digestive system is constantly flowing so you can get that glowing skin and that body that you're working so hard for in the gym and it's not working against you. One thing that I would say when it comes to your gut health, you have to remember that small changes like eating more fiber, cutting back on sugar, and adding more fermented food to your diet can make a big difference. Now, if this sounds so foreign to you and you're like, oh my God, why is Marilyn talking about gut health in the beginning? Because I know we all have these big audacious goals, but in order for you to hit those goals, you need to work on your energy and your brain fog. You need to make sure that you look good, feel good so you can show up. And you also need to make sure that you're not showing up like how I was last year, scratching and itching all over because I had skin issues and inflammation. So if you are ready to reset your gut, come join me on Wednesday where I will be talking about the balance and breakthrough of what I went through with TSW so you can get your gut in check for 2025 so we can reach our big audacious goals. Thank you, my friends, for listening in. Make sure you check out the show notes. If you miss my voice and you definitely want to hear from me often, at least 2 to 3 times a week, make sure you sign up for the newsletter. Until next time, my friend. Thank you for tuning in to Confidently Unstoppable. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs a confidence boost. Remember, confidence starts from within. Until next time, keep evolving and becoming the best version of yourself.